Hello, everypony, and welcome to the chapter 3 of my State of Mind story. This one is called Calm and Collected. I'm not really going to go into much about it as you pretty much know what's coming, so I'm just going to get straight into the chapter. Okay, here we go. Weightlessness. Have you ever had that dream where you could do anything? I have heard of a dream state where you are in control of everything that goes on. I think it was called lucid dreaming. However, my mind was not so fortunate. I was stuck in some sort of recurring nightmare involving some very familiar ponies. Running. I seemed to be doing a lot of that crap in this dream. Every time I had lost one of them, another would pop up. You could say my head was full of shit like that, or how my current mindset was just projecting them over my other fears. One time I had an idea just to stop and let them catch me. However, 3 burns later and that idea was out of the fucking proverbial window. I could see the dream was getting more intense, as every corner I ran around 2 or 3 of these ponies would be there, grinning at me. It was only when I got pinned against a wall and the purple pony called Twilight melted my face off did I wake up in the oh so girliest way possible. A loud scream. Ah! I sat up quickly, only to bash my head on something hard. Ugh, what was that? I opened my eyes, rubbing my forehead to see Applejack doing the same thing. Applejack, what the hell? I shout. Where am I asked, considering I was now in a bed, a somewhat small bed. No, seriously, my legs were hanging off the edges. Sorry, John, you were screaming, so I came to see if you were all right, Applejack replies, still nursing her head. What were you doing being so close to me? I asked. I tried shaking you awake, but you was really out of it. I found her answer to be quick, almost like she practiced it. Okay, so where are the others? I question. They're all downstairs. Applejack looks me in the eyes. We're all sorry, John, for what happened earlier. Twilight thought you escaped, so she hit you with a sleep spell. Yeah, well, can you tell her that next time she uses that shit again, to not put so much kick into it? Damn thing almost broke my ribs, I say. I'll try. Anyway, what was your dream about? It seemed to scare you a lot. Well, it was about you, I reply. Applejack's face seemed to redden. How the fuck is that even possible? They have fur. Me? She splutters out. Well, it was all of you chasing me down and trying to kill me. You all did succeed, though, with Twilight burning my face off. After my answer, Applejack lets out a sigh as if she was relieved about something, but I just shrugged it off. So, what happens to me now? What do you mean? Applejack asks. I'm going to be stuck here, it seems. So am I going to be held in prison or stasis or something? No! No. The princesses have put me and the others in charge of you, Applejack replies. Really? I guess since you're the only ones that know I'm here, I think that would be best. You have no problems with that? Applejack asks. Not really. All this is still freaking weird beyond my understanding, but I'm sure I can adapt eventually. You are a strange creature, John, she states, giving out a small laugh. I seem to have made a friend. Yay for me! I'm human, but I thank you for the compliment. I give her a small grin as she looks at me confused. The next several minutes were spent talking about where I was and what the place was called. Seems I was in a town called Ponyville, though I stated I knew the land's name from the princess before she left. Applejack had left the room after I asked again about what they had in store for me. She came back 5 minutes later with the others' ponies in tow. John, Twilight will explain what's going to happen. Okay, go right ahead, Twilight, I say. Well, if you're going to be here for a while, I think it would be better introducing you to the town sooner rather than later. You know, get all the shock and awe out of the way, Twilight explains. I could see how that would be better, but how would they react to me? I ask. I don't know. Ponies here can be understanding if you take the calm approach. Calm? Okay, I can do that, I reply. Really? Because you kind of freaked out when you woke up earlier, Rainbow Dash retorts. Well, so would you, tied to a chair when one garment away from balls hanging loose. Uh, balls hanging loose? Rainbow asks, giving me a raised eyebrow. Just a human thing. Anyway, When do you want to do it? I asked, turning to Twilight. I think maybe next week would be fine. I'll go and talk to Mayor and get it set up. You go do that. Meanwhile, I'll just lay here and think about how not to fuck this up, I say, giving the ponies a small wave. You'll be fine, Sugar Cube. Don't worry about it, Applejack says before leaving with the others. Yeah, fine, I say to myself, dreading the wait. I throw open the door. Never again, Twilight. Seriously, how can you even say that went well? Twilight enters after me and looks confused. What do you mean? I thought that went really well, considering we had to wait a week. Well, I splutter, some pony out there threw an apple at me. An apple! Do you have any idea how much that hurt? Twilight looks to the floor with the ears pressed back. And do you know what really tops it off? Only you defended me, while the others just stood there. If you guys are going to take care of me and show me how Equestria works, then maybe that stretches to helping me not get hit in the face by fucking Throat. Okay, so maybe it didn't go as smooth as I thought. But after the incident, every pony calmed down, and even the mayor said a few words. Surely that has to count for something, Twilight replies. I suppose, but I just felt like such an idiot. I couldn't even speak when you offered me the stage. What kind of person am I going to be if I can't even say hello to the town? Where I come from, that's called stage fright, and I never had stage fright. I sit over on the library staircase and place my head in my hands. Look at me, Twilight. I feel so alone. I've lost everything when I came here, and I think it's going to take a while to get over that. I know the princesses are looking for a way to send me back, but how long is that going to take? Until they can say for sure that they can send me back, I guess here is where I will stay. I lift up my head and see Twilight staring at me, tears lining her cheeks. Hey, don't you cry near me, missus. You might make me start. I'm so sorry about what you have gone through, but it has only been 1 week. Give it a chance. You never know. One day you might meet some pony, Twilight says. Really? Some pony? Twilight, I'm human. How would that even work? What? Your anatomy isn't that much different from ours. Only problem I could see is DNA conflicts, if you know what I mean. Twilight walks up the stairs, giving me a friendly hip bump. Twilight, you sprout some shit. You know that, right? Depends on your perspective, Twilight states, giggling. Wait, did you just call me dumb? Maybe, Twilight replies. Right, that's it, Mrs. Know-it-all. You're for it now, I say, chasing Twilight up the stairs, causing her to laugh. So by now, I had been Equestria for a week. I won't bore you with the details of said week, but let's just say this. I got to know the girls a lot better. I even got a small job at Applejack's farm. It's not much, but it helps to stay off boredom. Funny thing was, though, Twilight had to magic me there every time, and the first time it wasn't pleasant. Guess humans don't teleport well. I came out the other side and I chucked up my breakfast. Applejack and Twilight was understanding, but when I met Applejack's big brother Big Mac, man did I really shit my pants. I mean, the guy was fecking huge. I'm 6 feet tall and he was almost the same height. Though, once you got to know him, if you could get him to talk that is, he wasn't such a bad guy, pony. When I work on the farm, I mainly just follow around Applejack and help carry buckets of apples. It's not the most pleasing job, but I'm glad I can be useful. I even helped out Rarity in her shop. I never knew ponies could be so creative. The clothes and outfits Rarity makes would have made Jackie's eyes water, though they were mainly made for females. Also, Rarity insisted on making me some clothes to replace the items I lost. I can tell you now, she does good work. In 2 days I had several tops, trousers, and even some hats and a jacket. I was told by the others that Rarity was the element of generosity, whatever that meant. I managed to come to an agreement, though, that if I help around her store, I could work off what I owe her. I hadn't really seen much of Rainbow or Fluttershy that week, which was weird, but the others explained about Rainbow's job and what she does. Fluttershy had to go to Canterlot every 2 months for some pickup, and she stayed with friends there. Pinkie was the weirdest by far. She even put back the party she was planning for me until after the introduction to the town. Something about how she didn't want the party guests to run away or something like that. She just speaks too damn fast, and I learned that the hard way. I woke up the next day feeling refreshed and good about myself. I smile as I remember the tickle punishment I gave Twilight last night. I came to realize that Twilight was like the little sister I never had. She was smart, funny, when she wants to be, and organized. I was still a long way from being fully okay with this whole situation, though, and I guess seeing Twilight as family was just one step towards that. I quickly broke out of my thoughts as Twilight's voice called from the other side of the bedroom door. John, are you up? Yes, Twilight, just this moment, in fact, I reply. You can come in. It's not like I'm indecent or anything. I see the bedroom door open and Twilight pokes her head around. Morning. Sleep well? Twilight asks. Yeah, very well for once. Guess my head is slowly getting over the whole I'm going to be here for a while. Well, I came to ask if you would like to come out with me and the girls. It's just to the local lake. It's kind of a well done trip we thought to give you, Twilight says, giving me a smile. I think that would be great. It's a nice day to relax outside, and I couldn't think of any ponies I would rather spend it with, I state, walking past Twilight and giving her mane a ruffle. Hey! Twilight shouts, putting her mane back into place. I just laughed as I spot Spike leaving the bathroom. Morning, Spike. Nice day, isn't it? For some, yeah, Spike replies. Whoa! Where did that come from? I ask, putting my hands up. Sorry, John. Just had a letter through from Princess Celestia. I have to go to Canterlot. Why? I have no idea, but it did sound important. Well, hope you have a good trip then, I say. Yeah, see you later, dude. Spike holds out his balled up claws, to which I bump my fist against. I return to my wake up routine, getting a shower and making myself presentable. I was never the every hair has a place type, but I still had sense not to look like a complete knob when I walked outside. Heading downstairs, I spot Twilight packing a hamper basket. Twilight, I just noticed something. I have no swimwear, I state. Ah, yes. Rarity made this for you last night. Twilight levitates up a bag. I reach into the bag and pull out 2 sets of shorts and 2 sets of vest tops. Rarity made these? Yep, she's good at things like that. I'll thank her when we get to the lake then, I say. Well, yeah, we'll be meeting the rest there. Twilight? I look towards her and bend down on one knee. Thanks for everything. Oh, shush. It's been good having you here. I hope you find a way home, but if that doesn't happen, you still have us, Twilight says, throwing her forelegs around my neck in a hug. And so after that grand soppy moment, me and Twilight decide to actually leave, or the others would wonder what we're up to. And I can tell you they have some really overactive imaginations. It took roughly 40 minutes for me and Twilight to reach the lake. At first we couldn't see the girls until some loud shrill followed by a pink blob smacked into me and pinned me down. Hi, Pinky, I say in somewhat unamused tone. Hi, John, how's it going? Pinky says. Pinky, you do know there are gaps between words. Nah, I like talking like this, it's fun. Pinky grins at me. I pick up Pinky and move her to the side so I can get up. One day, Pinky, I'm going to eat lots of sugar and see what the world looks through your eyes, I say, followed by a laugh. I also stoop down and pick up my bag of swimwear that oh so gracefully fell under me. You can try, but it might be good to have a high mate, Pinky states, bouncing away. High mate? I ask to Twilight. I have no idea, Twilight says. After the close encounter of the high kind, we find the others lazing about on several towels and a luxury seat in Rarity's case. Hey girls, how's it going? John, they all say in unison. It's so nice to see you out and about, darling, Rarity states, waving a hoof. Twilight told me you girls thought up this trip as a well done award because of yesterday. Darn right, Applejack adds. You done well standing up there and all, so we all thought you deserved some R&R. Thanks, girls. I really appreciate this. I really do. Nothing to it, Humie, I hear Rainbow from above chuckle. You come down here and say that, Dashy, I shout back. Hey, no pony calls me Dashy, unless it's Pinky, Rainbow states, landing before me. Oh yeah, I say. Yeah, Rainbow retorts, leaning closer to me. Oh yeah, I shout louder. Yeah, Dash flies up into my face. Oh, okay then. I grab Dash in a bear hug right out of the air and proceed to walk to the water's edge. Dash, however, was starting to struggle, but with me being taller and longer arms, she was pinned. When I made it to the water, Dash was trying to slip out of my grip. "Come on, this ain't funny," Dash shouts, panicking. I lean towards her head and whisper into her ear. "Dash, I have one word. One word to say what I'm going to do. One word to bring all your fears to bear." What's that?" I think at this point Dash was really scared. "Cannonball!" I shout, jumping straight into the water. Fuck it. I was going to have fun today, and if I had to take ponies down with me, then by bugger he is my witness. I was taking them down. I didn't even care that I jumped in with my clothes on. I really wanted to see Rarity's face, but as the saying goes, oh, who gives a shit? I just think it's funny.